Okay, good evening. So we are going to continue for the next topic, brief discussion about the uh, DDL, DML, and DCL and TCL. Okay, so we got an idea about what is a DDL, DML, DCL, and a TCL in the previous session. So right now we are going to discuss about some deep discussion regarding this. So what is and database, what is a data definition language? Okay, already I stated. So what I stated in the previous video lecture, which is nothing but which is useful to modify the only the structure, where the schematic structure only be modified. The information that what is stored in that particular, that means for example, just to create a student table, that was example that I given in the previous lecture video. Student database, in the sense what all the information you will collect what is the serial number, register number, name, address, mobile number, parent mobile number. This entire things is a structure of the table. Whereas Arun, Karthik, these guys are entering their details. So how this schematic, the changes will be made only to the schematic structure by using the DDL command. If you want to make changes in the particular data which is stored in the table, you want to make use of the DML commands. You want to make use of the DML commands for modification. Okay, as we discussed earlier, what is the main characteristics of using this DDL is? So it works on metadata. Okay, a data about a data is nothing but metadata. Okay, and then once the information is being while you are updating, it automatically been updated. Okay, and then after that, not after structure, not data connect creates objects in a data dictionary. It will create the objects in a kind of a data dictionary. So, what are the default commands for creating the table? Which is nothing but create, alter, drop, and truncate. Create is nothing but creating a new table. Alter is nothing but modifying the created table. Drop is nothing but deletion of the entire table, which is nothing but drop. If you're giving the drop, then the entire table structure, what all the informations you are stored in the drop will be uh, deleted. Okay, and next one is a truncate. Okay, so these are all the basic commands. So what are all the some here I given some examples for what is a database, how we are creating a table for the particular creation of table example. So this is the SQL query. So create database. The database name is University Database. And here also, what is the table name? Create table. The table name is student. Okay, whereas here the primary key, foreign key will be there. Foreign key is nothing but department ID is common for the people. So which is a unique one. There is no repetitions. That thing has been considered as a foreign key. Okay. So next one is nothing but what all the alpha state alpha commands you are and do in the DDL, and in what way the alteration made, what kind of SQL queries we need to give. This is here they can able to see alter table, which table you are going to change, the student table. Okay, what you are going to add in that particular table, which is nothing but phone number. So since it is a DDL, you are altering the table structure. You are adding the phone number column. It should be of a character of 15 characters. You can able to save like that modification. Alter table student. What you want to modify? Name where character size is 100. If I gave before 50, right now I changed to 150. So like that a drop column. So drop column I really added the student phone number, right? So I want to drop that particular column. Drop column phone number in the sense, then it will be dropped. If you are adding some conditions, check whether the person's CGPA is less than 4. Automatically put the consistence constraints. Okay. So these are all another thing. Drop table already stated. Okay, we can easily drop the entire table, and then truncate tables remove all the data. Into all the informations are removed. Only the structure is kept quiet. Okay. And the next one is data manipulation language. The use of the data manipulation language. Manipulation from the word itself, you can identify. You can able to manipulate the data what is stored in the database. Okay. So these are all some of the commands: drop table, drop it cascade, and then truncate tables. Okay. So this is the some of the commands in the detail. Uh, Selection. What are the basic commands in a data manipulation language? Is nothing but select, insert, update, delete. That what you are entering the information in the table, right? So first you will select the information, insert the information into the table, and then if there is any modification, you will update it. And finally, if you don't want this particular person's data, then you can easily delete. That's it. What is the data control language? The data control language is the one where it provides control access to the for people those who are using the databases. Okay. What are all the main characteristics of using the DZL is nothing but user privileges is maintained, managed, and then security is enabled. Then so it has to be done by some of the different administrators. What are all the key commands for DCL for controlling this, which is nothing but the grant and the revoke. These are the two commands which is providing the control for a particular language. These are the different types of data control languages. And what about the TCL? TCL is nothing but transaction control language. Uh, so what is it? Initially, what is a transaction? State that must execute it as a whole. For example, inserting an ATM code in the ATM teller machine. After that, entering your PIN number and then what kind of transaction you're going to take. Based on that, you will do your entire transaction and finally it is being uh, once amount is taken, it has to be displayed to the end user. So the entire transaction, which is nothing but a so it is that what they have stated. What is a transaction? The statement that must be executed as a whole. Okay. For that, what kind of commands over here they are using for the table representation? One is nothing but commit, rollback, save pointer, set transaction. As we discussed in the previous class itself, best example is that keeping a Word document of issue. Okay. Undo, commit, rollback, everything comes under this TCL. Okay. Okay. Now we could able to now you can have a basic idea about what is uh, database languages, different DDL, DML, DCL, TCL, what all that each commands will do, where the operations, where the modifications can, whether it is done in the table or whether it is done in the data which has been added into the table, or whether you are going to save for the step-by-step process, commit, rollback, and save point. These are all the step-by-step process for the storing of information. I hope you got an idea about what is a database languages. Okay. Thank you. We'll see you in the next lecture. Thank you.